Sup, zesty white boy. I saw that. What? I mean, hello, hi. That's a strong way to start stream. Hey. Today I have a silly idea. You ever just like have one of those ideas that you're like, it's kind of stupid, but then you just keep thinking about it and then you like can't stop thinking about it? I'm that way. Absolutely, I am that way. Whenever I like think about something, I'm the kind of person who I will be lying in bed at like 2, 3 a.m. and I like have this idea. I have to either write it down. If I'm so tired, I'll write it down, do it in the morning. But sometimes I just stay up till 6 a.m. because I'm like, I have to do it. If I have the idea, I have to do it. I don't know. Also, here's one message. Today, we're going to be assigning Pokemon types to every single person in the Smash roster. Is this kind of a stupid idea? Kinda, yeah. But again, I just kept thinking about it. I actually did try to film this video in like 2020, and then it just never got done. Also, the Smash roster wasn't even done then, so I'm kind of glad it didn't happen, so I can do it now. Yeah, so I have this. Wait, where is it? Wait, let me see. Is it here? It is here. Also, I have the guest of Aaron Itmar. I'm going to bring him in. Wait 1 second. Hi, Aaron. Hi, I'm live right now.
Hi.
Oh my god, I've never seen your... Oh, I like your little me, Fugi.
Watch what happens when I watch what happens when I deafen.
No, he's bald. That's good. I like it.
Thanks.
Here, I will share screen with you.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Here you go.
Oh goodness, I hear the music. It's okay, I deafened it, but
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
it for a sec. Okay.
All right.
I've got it.
Oh wait, what happened? Let me.
Also, hi chat.
Everyone say hi to Aaron. Oh, I see what happened. I think I... Oh, well. Aaron, have you put any thought into this since I, like, brought it up to you?
A little bit, but mostly in the way of, like, what are the expectations that we're going to be breaking more than, like, the easy ones, you know?
Yeah, I think, like... Yeah, there are a few that I just simply do not know. I think it is the most difficult part to me is assigning out fighting type, because I think we're gonna have to be a little conservative with that one.
I think so. I think like when it's not automatic, there's gonna be the like assumption that we could just throw on fighting type. And
yeah, like Ryu,
one
that Ryu gets fighting type for sure.
Of course, yeah, right. But like, if we get like just a, I don't know, a dark type or something, and like that would be it. Like the temptation is there to just also throw fighting on, just
like
because
Marth
it's Smash.
fights, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think this is going to be pretty crucial. I'm glad we have chat for this because there are a lot of ones where I'm just a little confused on. But
yeah, agreed. I haven't played every game in Smash, so it's like, you know.
So Mario, I just kind of put fire type there preemptively. I feel like I'm onto something
correct.
here.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Is he firefighting though?
I don't know. I mean, I had the silly idea of fire water because he has flood.
He does have flood. I thought he could be normal fire because he is just kind of a guy at the end of the day.
He is just kind of a guy. So like I wouldn't push back on fire normal really.
Yeah.
Flood was just kind of a that's funny, but fire normal feels right.
I mean, he could be fire normal and learn water gun, right?
Yeah, true. No, fire normal feels right, especially for Nintendo. Like, I don't know, the Nintendo mascot is very normal.
Yeah, I'll do normal fire. That feels correct. No, he's a fire guy. What about Donkey Kong? Because in Super Mario Mon, we made him like a grass kind of ground fighting, or kind of the types we threw around.
I was gonna say grass. I don't know why. Is it just because monkeys are in the jungle?
Ground. I think his down B is kind of earthquake if you think about it.
Yeah. Is this the first fighting type?
I would be against giving it to him.
I'm sorry, what did you say in Mario Mon he was? I feel like that does carry some good weight.
Well, we made him a trainer because he's in the jungle, so he has grass and fighting mons. There are lots of ground types as well. But Donkey Kong himself? Oh my god, he's in Punch-Out, dude. We gotta give him fighting type.
Oh, good call, good call. That's totally... Yeah, I agree.
Do we want to say ground fighting?
That feels right. I think you made a solid argument with ground, or with earthquake. But he's definitely fighting.
God, he was in Punch-Out, dude. Like,
that sold it. That sold it.
And then we got Link.
Link is an interesting one.
I think he has the fairy type, right?
Do we? So are we basing it on all Links? Because I feel like certain Links could go certain ways, or is it just, are we doing Breath of the Wild Link? You know what?
We can separate this if you want. Here, I'll do. I want to be thorough here, you know?
Yeah.
I'll do Link, Breath of the Wild here. And what, is Twilight Princess the only other?
Yeah.
I'm fine to separate this. I think they're distinct enough.
Yeah, because like for Twilight Princess, we could. How do we feel about throwing in like a flying subtype because he has the Gale Boomerang?
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the game Twilight Princess, but yeah, I need to think about Brawl Link. No, you're right. I agree with you.
Okay. Because again, there's several ways you can go about it. Because like, I was like I said, I was thinking of like in Smash, but if we want to go the source game route, then that like opens up more too.
Yeah, if we do like the game Twilight Princess, I think he's like Dark Berry. But I think if we're going like Brawl, you know what? I can entertain Dark Fairy for Twilight Princess.
I think so too. I think that's a more fun type.
Yeah, because I also don't want to give anyone a typing based on like one singular move, like Mario Flood.
Yeah. People were saying Steel Fairy. I think that's good for just like
that's Link, right?
Yeah.
I can do Grass Fairy for.
Well, because he was part of the Kokiri, right? And they were very grass people.
I think Grass Fairy is definitely like young Link. But I think there's something more we can do for like adult Link. I can do. I want to do Steel Fairy.
Yeah, and I think that's good. And I think like if we're also considering Breath of the Wild Link is technically Tears of the Kingdom Link as well, then like there's a lot of like, tool shenanigans happening there with like swords and stuff. So I think Steel feels right.
Why Fairy though? Because it's Link. Like it's not a perfect match, but it feels right. The Fairy typing is pretty vague in Pokemon. We could do Fighting Fairy just so they're all different. But wait, this guy was in Soul Calibur. Nope.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God, you're right.
That dude was in Soul Calibur.
Guest characters in the back of our mind. That's the second one, and we're only on number 3.
Yeah. All right, that's fun.
No, good one. Yeah.
Okay. Samus. There's no like plasma.
No, I mean Psychic is generally what they throw for plasma-ish Pokemon. And then like the easy answer I think is Steel for the suit. Yeah, but I'm open to suggestion on this one too.
One thing that
like I know she gets a ton of different like weapon archetypes and things like that. Like she kind of could be a lot.
One thing that I found very difficult in Mariamon, which we still ran into this issue quite a bit, is you'll see that every time a Pokemon is kind of robotic in nature, they are both electric and steel type. Like it's hard. I would like to be a little stingy with them. Oh my god, I'm just going through. Let me get all the Smash remix music because it's just playing like "Time's Up" kind of music from Mario. All right.
Yeah,
Samus.
I mean, electric steel. That temptation is very like that's a low hanging fruit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And like it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
could.
Like, it feels like it fits.
I feel like Samus could be steel electric, and then Zero Suit could be normal electric because she's arguably more electric, you know, with Paralyzer and Plasma Whip.
She is dark. Like Dark Samus is just dark, right?
Yeah.
Phazon is poison.
Is it dark
That's a good
poison?
point.
Yeah, is it? It's dark bug. Ooh, wait. Is it bug poison? Do we want to get like real parasitic with it?
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it does
Like,
have dark
definitely-
in the name though, which is hard.
Yeah, definitely bug. This could be like a triple type if it was a thing.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think bug or poison for sure. I'm down with both, but I think one of like either of those definitely like plays into the fact that she's like a weird organism type thing.
I like dark bug. I think it has dark in the name, so I think we got to give it up to some degree.
Yeah.
But
And we're not gonna. Yeah. I don't think we'll run into that too much. So like, I think it's fine to give it to the easy one right away.
Yoshi is. I mean, we had Yoshi be normal type in Mariamon, but that was mainly for the Eevee situation. I think Yoshi's obviously a dragon type.
Yeah, dragon for sure.
In the final Smash in Brawl, we have dragon flying though.
And I mean, yeah, I do.
Is it?
I mean, I
normal
kind of
dragon?
like that.
The Drampa type.
Normal dragon feels better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But
if
games,
flying was
it's like a mega, you know.
Right, yeah. I think if flying was more standard for Yoshi, but it's sort of like a thing he can do in certain circumstances. So yeah.
Yeah, the Brawl Final Smash it's like a mega. Like probably what Supersonic's gonna be.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think
Kirby.
Oh, this is interesting because I think there's a lot of different ways you could go about this. I kind of like the idea of like giving it the Arceus ability. I can't type. Oh my god. You know where?
Yeah. Wait, that's clever. I like that. Cause Kirby is kind of like Arceus in that he is kind of like a god in that world, so it also fits. But I think like the typing switch ups with his copy abilities are such a part of his such a part of Kirby as a whole.
I think
I like that. I didn't think about that.
I think we could obviously go like the fairy route for Kirby. That would probably be apt, but I like going normal if we want to lean into like the multi-type thing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. It sort of like is a given if he's multi-type. Yeah, no, I like that. I didn't think about that at all.
Fox. Star Fox. He's space. He's got steel legs. I think that comes up.
Yeah. Steel legs, and I mean, is he also just normal? He feels sort of like Eevee as far as like animals go.
He does fly. I mean, Fox alone doesn't fly, you know.
Yeah. Wait, someone said fire. So he's got to be fire. Steel for sure.
Steel, yeah. I think the legs make him steel type.
Yeah. I just feel like none of these other ones, like no other type sort of fits with him, but he's not a solo steel type. Other than normal, I guess. I don't know.
Koro says the goat type. Yeah, Koro's a huge Star Fox fan. See, I guess we also now have to be careful with normal, because there are just normal guys throughout the game. Psychic Steel? What about him is psychic?
Yeah.
A lot of moves are electric. See, that's what we come into this problem, right? These types are so easy to overlap.
And it's just like a technology type. Like, he's got the blaster, he's got the reflector. It's like, yeah, that's tech, so it's electric, but...
I actually do like this argument that a lot of space Pokemon throughout actual Pokemon are psychic type. Yeah, he normally would be the gun furry type in Too Many Types, that's for sure. But...
That's another video. Too many types for the Smash characters. Yeah, Psychic Steel feels okay.
Yeah, it's like, you have to explain it, though.
And
Pikachu...
some Pokemon are like that. I don't know what Pikachu is.
I guess it would be electric fighting, right? That feels right. It has Pikachu Libre. There's something there.
There is.
Yeah. yeah, that feels right? I mean, his uppy goes so far. Maybe he's also flying. Maybe he's actually not even electric, right? Who knows? Yeah, I guess we'll say Pikachu is electric. I'm shocked Pika Libre is not a fighting type.
Like electric fighting. But okay, fighting game argument. Pikachu Libre.
Pikachu is a Pokken, actually.
And Pikachu.
You know what? I will actually do this. Wait. I think Pika Libre should be a fighting type. I think that one deserves to be true. Yeah. What about Luigi?
Normal.
Is he also normal fire? Anyone saying ghost is incorrect, because Luigi he's not a ghost.
I get the temptation, but yeah, that would be what he is. He's weak to. Yeah. He's not ghost. I mean, I guess technically, but he's scared of ghosts, so he would be weak to ghosts. He wouldn't be one himself, unless we're talking about the Smash trailer where he gets killed.
Yeah,
and then we're in a different conversation.
Also, he's not grass type just because he's green. Ghost is weak to ghost, but Luigi's not a goat.
Right.
Outside of the one time in the trailer when he was. Dylan says Luigi is fairy type because, you know. Insightful as always.
I do know. He feels normal. If we want to really get into the weeds in this, if he was normal, then he shouldn't logically be scared of ghosts.
Yeah. I know. I see people saying he uses electric in Super Mario Superstar Saga, but that's not in his moveset. We're going off of the moveset for the most part.
Yeah.
He does.
I think
have gadgets.
Fire, yeah. He does use Poltergust, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to go off Brawl, Final Smash, and be like a weird psychic type or something?
Yeah, I mean, the negatives of that's... You could go Dark type and then he resists Ghost. But I just don't feel like Luigi... I don't know, it's weird.
Luigi is definitely weak to ghosts, and he still thrives despite that. But he's not a ghost himself.
Yeah, he's not. This is hard. He could just be a normal guy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, the easy answer is just make him like Mario. Like, he's just like the Hitmonlee to Hitmonchan, and he's just also fire normal.
Guys, he's not electric type in this game. I don't know how to tell you. Normal
flying.
flying.
For vacuum.
Well, it's.
I don't love it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Just because he has a flying type ability. I don't know. He doesn't have wings. He doesn't fly. I think Luigi can be normal. Like, we could make him normal fire like Mario. His up B also has fire. His neutral B has fire. That's about as much fire as Mario has. It's just in F Smash and
different ways. Yeah.
Fireball. Yeah. And Misfire. You could even say he has more fire than Mario.
That's true. They definitely feel like if they were Pokemon, they would be like the duo that you would find out there. They'd be like the version exclusive or whatever, but they would be the same two types. Yeah, okay. Exactly.
The difference of fire normal and normal fire. Slight difference, but it's there.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Is Ness just psychic? Do we have to think too much on this?
I think he's just psychic.
Just mono psychic?
Yeah. It feels weird not to give a second type, but like I think he just is.
Yeah, I think that feels pretty correct. Everything he has is psychic related. I mean, just you could even say PK Fire is just a result of psychic abilities.
Yeah. And I mean, if we want to even go like look at that, but then look at look at Earthbound, I don't think. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not super Earthbound pilled, but I think most, if not all, of his psychic moves aren't actually his in his home game, and like he has quote unquote learned them from his party members.
They are scattered. Same with Lucas as well.
Yeah. So like, I think even if we're talking about that, I think he's just like he stole them, so he's just psychic type.
Yeah, I think like you could do something with Ness and Lucas. You could make him like psychic fire, psychic ice, or something. But I'm fine to just make him psychic.
Wait, Ness's favorite thing. He does have a move called PK Rocket, and so he could be a rock type.
I think that's a bit too literal.
Yeah.
What about Captain Falcon? That's it. Well, he's Dragon Fighter, right? So.
Is he?
No, Dragon Fighting, but like the Sakurai original game.
Oh, Dragon King. Yeah.
Dragon King. Yeah, my bad.
Oh, I like that. Dragon.
No.
Yeah, Dragon Fighting. I actually like that. Actually.
Oh, that's funny. Fighting for sure.
I mean, is he just Blaziken? Is he just firefighting?
I mean, every Blaziken mod is over Falcon anyway, so let's be so for real.
Yeah.
I think he's fighting first, though. I think he's...
I think fire is just, for some reason, something he can do.
You know what's so interesting to me? Firefighting feels like such a popular type, but did you know it does not exist out of starters?
It did irreparable damage to the Pokemon team.
There is no firefighting Pokemon that's not a starter. Oh, and Paldean Tauros. No, you got me there. Yeah, I did forget.
Dang, owned.
Yeah, that's a new one, though. Jigglypuff. Rest has the fire element on it, and it floats around forever, so you know what?
I agree. No, send it.
Yeah, true. Bet. Yeah. Jigglypuff is normal fairy nowadays.
I think so. I always get...
It is.
I always forget... Oh, okay. I always forget what, like, got the subtype and what just became fully fairy.
Puff got the subtype, Clefairy became Mono Fairy, but I think that one makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Fairy flying, I mean...
Yeah, I'm gonna go against... I'm gonna go against it.
I mean, it's the balloon Pokemon, after all.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to my guns here. That shit's not normal. That is bizarre. That thing stays in the air for half the game.
That's so funny.
Princess Peach.
All right, I'm sure you've thought about this one.
Yeah, in Super Mariamon, we make her a normal and fairy type trainer, but she's a fairy type trainer because she's pink. But I don't really think Peach herself is a fairy type. I think she is pretty normal. I think you could even argue between Float and Paracel, she does have the flying capabilities. You could even say she's grass from her down B. You could also say she's normal because she's just like a human. So
yeah,
I think the answer lies between normal, grass, fairy, or flying. It's one of those, any types of those.
So I was gonna say that, I know we're jumping ahead, but I was gonna say that Daisy was grass, and I think since they're echoes, I think Daisy, if one of them's gonna be grass, Daisy should be grass.
Mm-hmm.
So then I think that leaves, what did you say, fairy and normal for Peach?
Yeah. Or normal flying.
Daisy. Oh yeah, normal flying, and then grass flying maybe.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a part of Daisy's whole aesthetic is the flowers on top of having the turnip pole. So I think like that's more grass than Peach.
I think we want to give Daisy the ground typing because she's from like Sarasa Land, but there's really nothing in her moveset that would make you say she's ground type, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she is very much just an offshoot of Peach, like in all ways in Smash. So like that makes more sense.
People say like Peach should be fairy, but like why? Like I really don't get it.
I think it's
she's
the
just
pink dress and the hearts on like some of her moves.
Heart
and that's
powers? No, you actually got me. No, I think it's the up tilt that got me. The magical heart power.
Mm-hmm. And side B.
Yeah, alright. I'm convinced. And she does have some healing power with her final smash. I guess she puts you to sleep with... I guess. I don't know. I think that's more psychic than fairy, but... Sure. Yeah, she used to be...
want to avoid... Yeah.
Wait, I like this...
Fairy flying double in a row.
Yeah, I like this chat comment that says... she was normal flying before Gen 6. Yeah, that's true.
True. No, I like that.
That's funny. Let me... Oh, so I have conditional formatting, so I have to censor my words here.
Oh, okay.
I also separated Bowser and Giga Bowser just for fun, but I think these are both Dragon Fire, right?
Yeah. Giga Bowser... Yeah, I was gonna say Giga Bowser has a bunch of like elemental stuff on his moves, but...
That is true.
I think that's just like teaching a Dragon Fire type also Ice Beam.
He could do this. Something. He is kind of malicious in nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are right.
I think his transformation in Ultimate is very, like, dark. Like, he's surrounded by the sort of dark element.
Yeah, plus, like, he also, as you said, he does way more than just fire once he becomes Giga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude learns Ice Spinner. That's true. Dark. I'm fine with that. There's some distinction.
Yeah.
Ice Climbers.
That feels right.
Yo.
You know, when you're right, you're right.
You've never seen a typing like this before. Everyone says like Ice Steel might be the worst type, you know, Ice Rock. But have you considered Ice Ice?
Quad weakness and for no reason.
This is by far the worst typing in Pokemon imaginable. I mean, maybe I wonder if you get double. If you were to mod Ice into a game, which you can, I wonder if it gives you double stab for ice moves. It probably doesn't, is the thing. So you get like ×2 defensive weaknesses, but no offensive buffs.
Yeah. Someone said rock for like their ice. They like climb mountains and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you could give it Ice Rock. I think they get Parental Bond, which... Do you know what the Parental Bond ability does?
Yes, that's Mega Kangaskhan?
Yeah, it's the Mega Kangaskhan where it allows every attack to do twice.
No, I like that. No, that's good.
Yeah, I think like realistically, if we want to be serious, we'd probably do Ice Rock, which is also pretty bad. But I think Ice is just funnier in nature.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Parental Bond, Ice Beam. That's crazy. Okay, Sheik and Zelda. This is interesting to think about them both at the same time.
It is. Is it just me, or do ninja Pokemon always tend to sort of feel like they're poison? Is that just the Koga effect?
I actually go Dart with ninja type Pokemon. I think Greninja might be the reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Zelda is just fairy though, right? Like maybe Psychic Fairy.
Psychic?
Yeah. Because she is elemental at the end of the day. This is the Gardevoir type, and I'm fine to give it to Zelda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like her big thing is like always using some psychic ability to freeze for the final hit or something.
Uh-huh. I mean, yeah, I mean her specials alone is I guess a up B is a flying type, you could say. Her neutral B is psychic. I don't know. Her side B is fire. Her down B, I guess we'd say steel in modern games. I don't know.
Yeah, but it all feels very psychic oriented. Mm-hmm. You know, she's not really like, I don't know. It just feels psychic, even though it's got elemental properties.
Sheik is a fighting expert. Like that's close quarter combat that they excel in. I mean, if we like dark types for ninjas, then I think fighting dark isn't horrible. Mm-hmm.
Or we could do psychic, or like we could give Sheik one of Zelda's types, because if we're going like melee brawl where they can transform.
Well, this is what actually like Gardevoir and Gallade do. Funny enough.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they do. They keep the psychic type, but it goes fairy and fighting. So, but I just don't think Sheik has the psychic energy.
Yeah, I think the closest would be up B, but that is more ninja than psychic.
We're kind of suffering from this thing where fighting type fits 100%. Nothing else really does. Because fairy doesn't even really feel right to me, but I guess if it is Zelda, if it truly is Zelda at the core, I guess we can keep the fairy type.
Yeah,
because they're still like,
it just doesn't feel like it fits Sheik. You're right. Like, I'm thinking sort of in terms of like, this is still Zelda just in disguise, so like it makes sense to give them a shared type. But I think if I'm looking at Sheik as a Pokemon, I'm not seeing fairy.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, I think there are like 3 or 4 types that could be the secondary type, but none of them like pull it.
Yeah.
They could just be mono fighting, right?
That works.
Sheik does have, like, between Needles and Chain, if you want to go off the past, they do have some steel elements to it.
I don't hate it. I'm not like, I don't love it either, but like I get it.
I could just say dark. I'm willing to just put dark because it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's quad weak to fairy, which sucks, but like, what can you do?
Yeah,
fighter? That's not a fighter? Are you serious? You seen that hand-to-hand combat Sheik does in Smash Bros?
It is all, like, besides Needles, it is all, like, hand-to-hand, feet-to-feet combat. Like, that's a fighting type.
Yeah, someone's saying this is so easily Ghost, I'm losing it. I don't see it. When does Sheik fight in Ocarina of Time? This is a Smash Bros list! This is about Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I don't get Ghost. Can y'all explain Ghost?
Like, I love ghost fighting. I think that's such a sick typing, the Mars Shadow type. But I just don't get...
Shadow Sneak isn't Sheik's move, though.
That's Greninja.
you guys are fighting for the wrong Pokemon.
We're like 2 decades away from that move.
Yeah.
Ninja vanished like Ghost? Okay, you got me.
I mean, I don't... This is just a weird one.
Yeah.
Like, fighting Dark still feels a little weird for Sheik, but I'm, like, okay with it, and I definitely don't think Ghost.
Yeah, I saw one...
I don't think there's another type that works.
I think there is, like, a broader, more abstract approach here. I saw someone say fighting Dark is cool because Sheik is, like, supposed to be the opposite of Zelda, and both of these types are kind of the respective opposites of each other.
Yeah.
So I think in some kind of more abstract way, that's fun. I just don't think Sheik disappearing is enough to warrant the ghost typing.
No. Because, like, we also look at other ninja-ish Pokemon in Pokemon, and is there a ghost ninja? Like
ghost ninja?
Yeah. Like a ghost ninja type Pokemon.
Someone said Shedinja? Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Okay, you got me. You got me.
Yeah, that's a ninja right there. Dr. Mario? Hear me out.
Yeah, I mean, if Mario is fire in the same way, you know, like based on his, like the elements his moves have, I send it.
Yeah. You could say he gives poison out. That is true. Medicine is poison if you really think about it. I think the electric, the F smash just has to stay. Like, that dude has the powers of electricity.
Yeah.
Doctors are smart, so psychic. Now, that's a great argument. Yeah, maybe he's just elevated from being a normal guy. He's just... That doctorate degree gave him the psychic typing. I think it's hard because poison and psychic, normal, electric all could kind of fit Dr. Mario.
Yeah. I mean, I think poison is a little cheeky.
Yeah.
But I mean, normal electric just feels right. If Luigi's normal fire and so is Mario, I think if we're gonna have some kind of consistency, I think Dr. Mario is normal but electric.
I don't know who's gonna get poison if not Doc. Well, we don't have to give it out because I'd rather give out stuff that fits, right? But I think Inkling would probably be poison to some degree. But
Piranha Plant,
Wario poison. I think Plant is an interesting one because if we go into like alternate costumes, there's like several different types.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it necessarily is we have to hit every type.
Do we even want to joke about this one, or is it not funny the third time?
Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah. All right, Falco though, I'm willing to actually give the flying type this time around.
Yeah. I think actual bird, flying steel. Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah, the Corviknight treatment.
He's still got the boots.
Mm-hmm.
Steel legs, I should say, not boots.
Ooh, okay. Fire Emblem, I think, is hard because so many of them are kind of the same typing.
So for Marth, I was thinking Steel Fairy. Steel because he has the sword, but Fairy because he defeats the dragon.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Because you know.
Well, that too. Have you seen his ultimate render?
Oh, sure have.
He's a little, you know.
So I do like giving Marth the fairy type just because, you know, Marth's whole thing is he beat the dragon.
Yeah.
I kind of like it just for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think if it's like a subtype, it sort of like takes the back seat. But like otherwise, every Fire Emblem character is gonna be like Steel. So I think giving them a little bit of a quirk to set them apart.
And Lucina, what were you saying?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have one. I didn't have one for.
Oh,
Lucina
okay.
Other than Steel. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you said to set them apart from the other Fire Emblem characters. I thought you said something about Lucina that I just missed.
Oh, no. I just meant like otherwise every Fire Emblem character will just be Steel. So giving them a subtype just kind of, even if it's just based on something random.
Yeah, we should. Lucina, she is a time traveler from the future, but that's more like Awakening lore than what she does in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Focus... Yeah.
I'm seeing time travel for Psychic, and like, I kind of get it, but also, it's not really an ability she has, is it?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Right. So it's just like I get it, but also like, I don't know, it doesn't really fit her.
Yeah, the fairy typing for Marth is a bit of lore, but I'm willing to... I think it's cool. Lucina... She's just
kind of there.
She could just be Steel. She is more of a fighter than Marth, I would say. Same with Chrom. I think I kind of like both her and Chrom being the same typing, if I can be honest. I'm fine to do...
It was like father-daughter.
Yeah, we could do Steel into Steel fighting. I'm fine to keep her... Yeah, Ike is also Steel fighting. I agree. But Chrom, they're all kind of fighters, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of Fire Emblem protagonists have a lot of shared qualities, believe it or not.
I think whatever Lucina is, Chrom should also be. I do like that.
Yeah, so let's kind of view them as a package still, is it? Because Ike is also like, he has fire moves. I think he might just have a fire move. I like him being fighting though.
If anyone's fighting, it's him for sure.
Okay, Lucina. We could just keep him Steel.
Yeah.
I'm fine to have her and Chrom both be like mono Steel. I don't think that feels too bad.
Yeah, and like the big thing is like they have the same sword, and that's like their connection. So,
I mean, we can go ahead and do this real quick. We can. Yeah. I don't think there's any question about this one.
No. Especially that he is fire first. It's Steel second.
It's important.
Yeah.
Young Link. We said this earlier of making him Grass Fairy when we were talking about the Ocarina of Time Link.
Yeah. No, that feels right.
Yeah.
I think he evolves to be Fighting Fairy, but I think he starts as Grass Fairy.
If we made all the Links and Zelda's Fairy type, I kind of like being a little... I kind of like... My heart of hearts wants to make Ganon like Dark Fairy, but I don't think that's like entirely correct.
Yeah. He's dark. So like I'm thinking about the Triforce. I know we're sort of flip-flopping on the lore.
Yeah, this they're all Triforce of power.
Yeah. Like he's definitely dark, I think.
Yeah.
But
he's like the evil king of evil, so I think he does have dark typing.
Yeah. Do we what about like Pig Ganon, like his final smash? Does that give us anything? Yeah. I'm just trying to think. Because, like, dark is the easy answer. I'm just trying to, like, sort of talk out any possible route.
He does have a sword now.
Okay, but look at how much steel is on the screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna avoid that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's dark, psychic. I mean, he's kind of.
He is Gerudo.
Kind of magic based, right?
He could be ground. He like Ganon could be ground. He could be fire. He could be psychic. He could be electric. He could be fairy. He could be steel. Like, it's hard. He kind of just does a lot of things. This is specifically the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf.
Right.
I don't think we changed the Zelda typing, even if it's no matter which Zelda it is. I think Ganondorf will probably keep the same typing on all versions of him.
Yeah. He's kind of just evil bad guy.
Is he just dark?
I like him as dark. I also for dark psychic, but if he's just dark is kind of covers the dark psychic part too, like as far as his magical ability. So like, I think I like it.
Oh, someone said he is just quite literally an evil wizard. So I guess when you put it that way, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I also just see evil I also see evil wizard as more going from psychic type to dark type, not necessarily gaining the dark type. But like I said, I'm okay with the duo type. I think it's fine.
Yeah, me too. Okay, the joke stopped being funny. We're just gonna I'm gonna call it a psychic type and move on.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait, what the hell is Mr. Game & Watch?
Is he dark type just because he is a entirely black LCD character?
Okay, hear me out. He has a lot of moves, right? I think it'd be really fun for him to have like abilities like color change or like protean that
like change up his type.
It changed, like he could just be mono normal, but different than Kirby. It's like if he uses his bacon move, then he turns into a fire type or something.
Yeah. I think that's fun.
Yeah, he's kind of the Kecleon of this game.
Many. I mean, he's the Kecleon of his game, like, as far as Smash goes. He's not even really a character.
Ooh, Meta Knight. Is this...
So dark for sure, yeah.
Dark flying? I mean...
Yeah, that feels right.
You could make him dark steel, because he has the mask, he has the sword, but I think his wings are bigger than his steel, you know?
Yeah.
I think
he loses... His steel is a part that he wishes he had.
Steel flying with levitate? I don't think... I mean, this dude flies. Like, that's pretty crucial to his moveset in Smash.
Yeah. I do like Dark for, like, if we consider his prior Final Smashes.
Yeah. Come. I think... So, I know he has weapons, but I feel like... Okay, also, people say fairy flying for Pit. I'm a Kid Icarus truther here. Pit can't fly. Oh, but he does in Smash Bros. Oh, fuck. I'm arguing with myself now.
Yeah, but Palutena is technically in Smash the whole time.
Yeah, that's true. So,
like, she's still granting him that ability.
Oh,
it's not something inherent to him.
I'm back on Meta Knight. I think... What's the ability? What's the Steel Roller, Steel Worker? There's an ability you can give him that pretty much gives him a third height of steel, right? Steel Worker? How about that?
That works, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this ability just gives him stab on steel type moves. So it's like he has 3 types.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Because he is very dark flying, but giving steel, like, again, he's a triple type. So I think this is a good one. Sharpness is 1. I mean, you can have multiple abilities. You're not limited to 1.
Hit, though, these two kind of have to go interchangeably. So
yeah. I mean, do we just call it them flying?
I think like my Kid Icarus heart. I'm such a fan of Upright. Like Pit can't fly, but he can in this game. I think we just have to like shut up about the lore and just give him the flying type. He has wings.
Yeah. But I'm willing to go full lore nerd and not give it to him.
That's yeah, okay. I like giving Pit like normal fairy and dark fairy. That's kind of what my heart wants to do. I don't know if other people vibe with that.
Angels feel fairy type to me.
Yeah.
There's no like holy anything like that.
It's a very popular type. Dark Pit can fly. Well, here's the thing. I know, but it's just there are so many types. Like we're at type overload with these characters.
Also, in the World of Light cutscene, when Palutena dies, both Pit and Dark Pit lose their ability to fly. So,
damn.
He got him. I like those types.
Give him levitate though. I do agree with that.
I think that could be for a lot of the ones who fly but aren't flying type.
Yeah. They don't levitate? Dog, I don't care. It's like he has the power to fly, but it's so situational. But, like, I'll give it to him. There's a lot of grounded Pokemon who get the levitate ability. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. No, I like it.
I think one thing I realized about making Mariomon was I kind of stand by, like, 99% of decisions we made throughout the game. And my biggest, like, thing that I learned is that anybody could have made that game, and every single person who made it would have had a different dex, a different world, a different story. Like, everyone would have done it differently. So whenever people say, I would have added this guy, I'm like, I bet you would have. And I think this is one of those things where it's like, it's so easy to put different typings on them. And this is just a silly YouTube video for fun. So like,
right. Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not getting sent in a game. So
do we want to do normal electric on Xerasu, or is she just electric, you think? Electric fighting, maybe?
Electric fighting does feel like kind of like what she in Smash.
Yeah.
In Zero Mission, she's very much not a fighting type, but if we're considering Smash,
Dog, if you got a frame one jab, I think you're a fighting type.
Yeah.
I kind of
Poison. I liked Poison.
I like keeping the trend up with like the Mario brothers and extensions of just kind of being normal type. He could be mono poison here, but I kind of like the normal type.
I like the trend.
Yeah.
Especially like considering the way like Luigi was made as the twin to Mario, and then Wario's the evil Mario. Like it just kind of all works in tandem based on the way they were designed. So I think it works for their types as well.
Yeah. Oh, people say, but he does have a bite. Okay, then that doesn't
learn bite.
The bike is a steel type. Is that?
Oh, bite, not bite.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Wario's bite. Steel type. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted? Solid Snake.
This is a weird one.
He's fighting. He's fighting. Like he's.
He uses a lot of explosives and weapon. Like, does fire feel right for him, or do we just say fighting?
I think he's such a weapons guy, though, more so than an explosions guy. Like the explosions come from the weapons. Right. I think fighting steel could be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna call sword users steel, then I think like guns and stuff definitely, or like rocket launchers. I think that feels also
doesn't
steel.
Use guns. He uses a fucking missile launcher. What are you talking about?
He uses super guns.
Dark typing for stealth. I mean, I mean, I get it, but it's hard.
There's no real stealth in Smash if we're considering that. Like, he's not necessarily hiding in the shadows of Battlefield.
Is there a stealth ability? I don't disguise.
Oh,
no. He comes out in the box. That's kind of hilarious though, actually. Yeah.
Infiltrator.
Yeah, Infiltrator's a good one. I think what could be funny is if for Solid Snake specifically, if you use Substitute, the box should come out. But I think Infiltrator, like stuff like that's like really good abilities to show off stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Disguise goes hard, yeah, but I think it's like you can't really have a Pokemon with disguise and other abilities. Ike.
So we said, I kind of feels funny, but we said fighting Steel again.
We did. It's slightly different here.
Yeah, Steel fighting. True.
So I wanted to be thorough with this list. I want to include every character in Smash, and that includes both red and green.
Mm-hmm.
Are
they just guys? I mean, they're normal.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're not only are they human, they're also like 12. They have no abilities outside of Pokemon battling.
Yeah. Yeah, normal feels right.
Yeah. We don't have to be too silly with this one. Oh, people were saying there's no poison types on the roster. Well, don't you look stupid now?
Owned, idiot. Got him. I forget what we did for... Oh, for Donkey Kong was ground fighting, right? Okay,
yeah, but Diddy wasn't in Punch-Out.
Yeah. Is Diddy regular fighting? Or does he get grass because of the jungle thing?
Wait, people are going back. They want to talk about Ike being a fire type because of his neutral B. But
I think, like, compare Ike as compare Roy as a steel fire type to Ike as a steel fire type.
Yeah.
Like, I think Roy is fire embodied, and Ike can just use a fire move.
I think it's also like Ike throws the sword down. He kicks you a little bit every now and then. Like he does have some CQC in there. Isn't Ike the hero of Blue Flame? I mean, we're talking about Smash Bros. You can pull all your Path of Radiance on me you want, but yeah. Also, he's jacked as hell. Have you considered?
Yeah, he's definitely, of all the Fire Emblem guys, he's swole.
Diddy Kong's hard.
Mm-hmm. I think fighting too.
I want to throw grass in there too. Like I want to throw.
Yeah.
He has the barrels. Like he could even entertain me as a flying type, but like only in his final. I don't know, man. I'm kind of all over the place right now with this one.
He's a weird one. I like grass for him. Because, like, the bananas and the peanuts, I don't know, they don't feel grass to me, but they do.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Like, they're sort of plants.
I could entertain... Yeah, grass fighting doesn't feel too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like a stark enough difference. You like Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong to be similar, and they both share the fighting type.
Yeah. I mean, I think Diddy Kong is also a scrapper with, like, half of his moves. Like, fighting feels correct.
Lucas, Psychic's the obvious one.
Yeah. I think he's like Ness. I think he's just Psychic.
Yeah, I think they just have different coverage moves and stuff like that. You could probably make... No, they're both special attackers. I guess you really just have to change their move pool. I think if you were actually go the Pokemon route, it'd probably be cooler to make one more offensive and one more of a support mon. I think.
Right.
I think Lucas.
I think Lucas is the support.
Yeah.
But like, I think as far as just raw typing, I think Psychic is fine.
Yeah. People say we need ice types, but here's the thing. If we do the whole Smash roster and we have 0 ice types or something like that, then so be it. I don't want to...
Yeah.
I'd rather just give the typings out where it makes sense. Because, yeah, Lucas has PK Freeze, but we didn't give Ness the fire typing.
Right.
And we also have the Ice Climbers. Can't forget that.
Yeah. Like, I think we will hit every type just by, like, how broad Smash can be on for certain characters. And, like, I think making sure we hit every type sort of limits us a little bit in, like, actually being able to do that. Like,
and it's not like we're making
something for every character.
You know, Super Smash Mon out of this or anything like that.
Right, we don't need to worry about balance.
Sonic, though, I'm going to go with what we did in Mariamon. I think electric fighting just makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. I have no issues with this one.
He's faster than the speed of light, and he's scrap.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah. And when he goes super, it's the same typing, but he's just stronger.
That's his Mega Evolution.
Oh my god, I said he's faster than the speed of light, and the Sonic fan says, actually he's faster than the speed of sound. Oh my god. My bad. My bad, guys.
No, he's faster than the speed of light, chat, you're wrong.
My bad, guys. Alright, King DDD.
He's not... Is he fairy? He feels a little fairy.
I think all the Kirby enemies can be fairy.
Yeah.
Normal flying. He does kind of... We did give Kirby mono, normal, and multi-type. And I could entertain normal flying for DDD. Your Kirby very well could have been flying type. We just chose to give it the multi-type element.
Right. Yeah, I like this.
Everyone keeps saying Ice Fairy or Ice Steel. Dog, you're in a different dimension than we are.
What? Ice? Why ice? Oh, because he's a penguin.
Yes.
Oh. No.
Okay. I actually cooked on this one. I thought about this. Olimar, I think, is really interesting. He's a bug. He's a tiny little bug guy. But I think if this were to be integrated into a Pokemon thing, I think his ability would be like Pikmin or something. And it would just change between like whatever Pikmin that he has out, you know? And then poison sort of like for white, and then probably fighting for purple. Right. Kind of like Genesect, kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this Pikmin as like he's just Pikmin. Ability that changes typing. I think that's pretty cool, right? Can you give the Pikmin types?
No, I like that.
I mean,
I think they're a given.
I think it's pretty obvious. I think I could just put that here.
Yeah, like just kind of look at the color the Pikmin is, or like, is it rock? And you kind of can figure it out. Yeah. Yeah.
I know rock Pikmin are in the files, right? Like he was scrapped at some point. Yeah. I kind of, if I could do it over, I wish you could just make Alph the rock guy.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a shame they didn't like do it again for Ultimate, because it like is a very small difference. I feel like they could have done it, but yeah, I like Bug Rock.
Canonically, the Pikmin are plants, so no, get a little creative with me. Olimar is the bug, and then the Pikmin bring the secondary typing.
Was there another Pikmin that was scrapped, or was it just rock? I don't remember.
I think it was just rock.
Yeah, I think Bug Rock is fun. And it gives Alpha reason to exist separate from Olimar.
Yeah. This is us getting a little creative with it, but I'm fine to take that sacrifice.
We can bend the rules. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, is he fighting Steel or is he Steel fighting? Actually, it will matter to somebody, so I want to get it right.
He's fighting Steel.
I think so.
Because Riolu's mono fighting, right? So.
Yeah. Okay. Rob, just Steel, right?
Steel. He has some laser moves. If we want to do the thing that we said we don't like and give him electric too, but yeah, Steel.
You could give him Levitate.
Yeah.
I think that's another mon that could get it.
Mm-hmm.
Steel type with Levitate is a very strong combination too. Ooh.
Is he fairy on here? I mean,
I think all the links are kind of fairy, right?
Yeah. I mean, fairies are definitely integral to Zelda.
I know in Wind Waker, I want to give him Water Fairy, but there's really nothing about his moveset that screams water.
No. He just lives on Alola, basically. That doesn't necessarily mean he's water type. I mean, he could just steal one of the types from one of the other links. What did we say? Were they all steel?
Yeah.
Steal something?
We could do something a little just to make them all unique. This requires a hear me out. You could do Fire Fairy with Toon Link. No, isn't it Young Link that has the fire arrows? Yeah, never mind.
Young Link has fire arrows, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Toon Link is so vanilla.
Yeah.
Other than the cartooniness.
I mean, he does have the fire. He has bombs, but that's not really anything.
All the links do, yeah.
Like, I understand that. Is he just the most normal one? Are we just gonna...
So, we could do flying, because he's from the Wind Waker, and he has that as a taunt.
But what does he do?
He changes the wind.
I don't get the flying element though, because like I understand Wind Waker and the actual game itself, but I don't know what he does in. What has he done in this game, in Smash Brothers Ultimate?
He has the Wind Waker on his taunt, and that's all I got. Yeah, I don't. Wait, what is Wind Rider? Oh, ability. Sorry, I was thinking, what Smash move does he have?
Wind Rider it's if you get hit by a wind type move, you get a speed buff or something like that.
Okay. I mean, that would be fun. I think that's a nice way to cover Wind Waker as a...
Yeah.
Like,
you can give him the Wind Rider ability.
I thought that was like the technical
buff,
name of one of his attacks or something.
Oh, and take no damage, yeah. I forgot that. Not implied.
Normal fairy, I guess, feels right. I mean, he is just a kid. You know?
Yeah.
I think normal fairy is fine.
We got Wolf.
Does he have steel legs? Star Fox fans, speak up. 'Cause I don't know.
I actually think he just has boots on.
Does he?
I'm not seeing like steel legs. Does he have steel legs?
Wolf. Well, in his Smash render, there's no indication that these are steel. These definitely just look like boots that have like armor on them.
Wait, was I making shit up? Do they not actually have steel legs? Is that melee propaganda?
Fox and Falco definitely do. No, Fox and Falco.
Yeah, okay. Someone told me none of them do. I was like, I thought they definitely do. that just a melee thing?
It's Star Fox 64 at least.
Okay, no. People. Oh, it was retconned. Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. Oh, everyone's saying conflicting things, so I'm just gonna go with my heart.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Well, Mod says, from what I'm seeing, it's a fan theory. Well, I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, also guns, spaceships, whatever. Landmaster, if you really want to get into it.
I mean, it's...
Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, it's far more... It's far more clear-cut, I think, in Smash 64 and Melee, as far as that goes. Because, like, it looks robotic, and it, like, doesn't look like just boots. So, like, I believe... Like, if they retconned it, sure, but it feels less... It feels very, like, real. Otherwise,
we'll say his claws are steel, but think about moves like Scratch and Slash. Those aren't steel type of moves.
Yeah, I think he uses those moves. I don't think that makes him steel.
Metal Claw is a steel type, but I think that's just like a move. He would use Metal Claw. I agree, but
I kind of just like Dark. I don't know that there's a lot more to him. He reminds you of Pangoro.
That's dark fighting. Pangoro.
Yeah.
How is Falco steel and Wolf isn't? Because I just thought Falco had the metal leg, and I couldn't find any picture of Wolf with the metal legs. Yeah, the Star Fox ones might be the biggest question mark for me. Because this just doesn't feel right, but I don't know what else it could be.
Why did we say psychic?
Because...
I don't remember.
Because we said that's kind of like the space type.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. I mean, I like Steel for Fox and Falco for sure. I think... I honestly just like Dark monotype for Wolf.
I can't stand by Psychic. It just doesn't feel right. We could just make him a Steel type, and Falco's a flying Steel. I can handle that.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to then make it the trio, then he could be Dark Steel.
Oh my god, we have so many Steel types in this roster.
We do.
I think it's impossible,
this would be very
right?
unbalanced. Yeah. This with Rio, it would be so unbalanced.
I mean, could be mono.
None of his moves really scream a type to me besides Dark.
I can handle Dark.
Yeah.
I can handle it. Villager. Okay, let's think of his actual moveset before just saying normal, because this dude is versatile. He builds trees.
He plants a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He plucks weeds. That's grass type as hell, man.
He's got the Lloyd rocket. And the balloons.
He does find a bug, you know.
Oh, his up air and down air are turnips. I think he's grass.
I think he's a grass type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think grass normal maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe grass ground. He does berry.
Yeah, he does berry. I think Villager's more complicated than people would have guessed.
Yeah. And there's Lloyd. The Lloyd rocket and his up smash are both like fire moves.
Yeah, there's
normal grass feels right though. If I'm going with my gut.
Oh my god, he gets the pickpocket ability for sure.
That's awesome. Definitely.
Grass ground. I think normal is so easy to give here, but I think this is like a 5,000 IQ to deviate from that.
Yeah. He does a lot. Feel.
This one is
he another is he another Protean?
I would like to go.
Or,
I think you could do Protean. I think you could also do something like Genesect with the drives.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to look when or let me type. When Genesect uses the drives, does it change both the typings or one? Does he become a monotype? I actually don't know this information. It doesn't change any type, it's just the move. Oh, okay. It gotcha. When he uses Technoblast, I see. I think there's probably something interesting to give him. Oh wait, what is the ability even? Oops. I was the wrong browser. Nope, I keep doing it. Oh, is it not even ability? Is it just a thing about Genesect? Oh, oops. Oh, well, there's a fun little leak for or Savali. Yeah, I guess I am thinking about Savali a bit more, which it is essentially what Arceus does.
Mm-hmm. Just for
it's just a little different
for robots, not for gods. What is that type? Archaeus.
Yeah, it's an Archaeus system.
That seems Mega Man-ish.
Yeah. Because I think just starting him off as normal feels wrong. I know they want to give him, people are saying Rock because he's Rock Man, but you know,
it's cute, but like I think he gets Rock as a subtype from his ability, less than he is Rock type.
I think I'd rather him do RKS system, but it functions like when he turns into like Flame Man or whatever. Is he Steel Fire? Is he now a Mono Fire, or what's the play here?
I think it changes the subtype. If you ask me.
Is he electric or is he steel? I think because I would say he's like Sparkman. That's electric, right?
Right. Yeah. No. Because he's just a robot that then got gains all of these different elemental abilities based on the robot master he beats. Because all he does is be a robot and shoot the little pellets, which those aren't electric. So I think he's definitely just steel type, and then gets a different subtype.
Putman gets steel type. I mean, the real answer is make Mega Man typeless. That's the real answer. But I just don't think that feels as good.
Yeah.
There is no. Yeah, I think steel. I can handle steel, and then just this changes.
Yeah.
What is it? It's not discs. What is it? What's the item
in Mega Man?
In Pokemon for Savali. What is it?
They are
memories. That's what it is. Yeah. That is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. We feature
fighting.
Are they, or are they just doing yoga?
I guess they are just doing yoga. If you get in the way of their yoga poses, that's on you.
Okay.
They're very normal.
Think of the specials. Down B, deep breathing. Neutral B, summons the power of the sun. That does, power scale you quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then your side B is throw a volleyball, and your up B is hula hoop.
Yeah. And then the rest are just poses.
I think Wii Fit
normal
is
feels
pretty
right.
normal.
Yeah. Psychic because you need mental.
Sidekick for yoga for the deep breathing is funny, but
That's funny.
Wii Fit is the Tauros of the Smash world. Brayden's so true. Rosalina and Luma, I mean, I think this is kind of like just give them the space type, which is these two.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any... I don't think there's really any room for discussion on it.
Yeah.
It just, yeah. Just
I mean,
right.
Little Mac got a frame 1 jab. I think he's just mono fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just not play this game
whatever
again.
the opposite of levitate is.
What, he's always grounded?
Yeah.
You could just make him fighting type twice, and now he's quad weak to flying. Yeah, okay, I mean... I think all the Miis should be normal base type. Can we get down with that?
Yeah, no, I like that. And then fighting is this, and then steel, and then fire or electric.
I also want to give it. We can do electric just because it comes up less often than fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more plasma than like explosives, anyways.
Yeah, I like that.
Poor me
And
sword
I like that
fighter
normal,
though.
just like, I know. Me Brawler owns him.
Yeah, it would be fun to make this like a weapon triangle type thing with the starters or something, but I just don't think there's a world where we could.
We would, we would have to like stretch to like get me Gunner to be, or yeah, we would have to stretch to make that work. I think.
Also funny
I
that
think
like
this is fine.
Steel, if this was a starter, this sucks because you're weak to fighting and electric resists you.
Yeah. That's the hard mode for pick.
I think how you would make this triangle work is fairy, so fighting beats steel, steel beats fairy, fairy beats fighting. But it just doesn't work.
That doesn't make sense, yeah.
Palutena. I guess she is most comparable to Arceus in the Pokemon games because she is kind of just God.
Yeah.
I kind of like, because Pokemon does also use mono normal as kind of like this god-like and holy type from Terrapagos to Arceus. It's also hard because the element that she represents most is light, kind of like Mithra, where I'm just like, I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, like, normal feels right. I could also see, like, normal psychic. Like, I like the logic of the sort of holy Pokemon being normal.
It's just,
And,
fairy
like,
is kind of poorly branded light type. I do agree.
Yeah.
I like her being flying type, though. I mean, you put Smash 4 customs on her, she can definitely fly.
Smash 4 customs.
Yeah, I mean, you could even... Something should be stellar for the memes. You know what? I think if there was ever something to be stellar, I could see the angle on Palutena. It's not like a type a Pokemon can actually be, though, is the thing. So I think that's what makes it hard. Normals, Kirby should be stellar. Yeah, but he's gonna make him Arceus.
Yeah.
Very stellar. Well, here's the thing with stellar. It has no offensive or defensive properties. So that's why it doesn't really work as a base type. Yeah, if you want to say, actually, I can entertain this. I think this is a really, really cool thing. Wait, Supersonic.
Oh, because of the Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah. I think, I just saw someone bring up this. Supersonic. This could be stellar. That actually does make sense.
Fun. Yeah.
Because it would retain the electric and fighting typings, and then be... this actually works. I don't know how to do rainbow. You know? I guess I'll just do this. I think that's what ice is. Let me... I'm spending way more time than I have to go on this. I think I'll get like a pinkish color for Stellar. It's kind of like crystal, so I think I'll go... Yeah, whatever.
That works, yeah.
Yeah, I think Supersonic being Stellar is badass.
Yeah. I think that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but Palutena.
Yeah, no. we gotta figure this one out. No, I mean, normal psychic kind of makes sense. I feel like a lot of her she's like astral projecting like planes in front of her, like for the reflect and for like what's her neutral special?
Auto reticle.
Yeah.
I think so. Fairy flying to me is like that's the Togekiss type, and then if we give psychic, this is kind of the Lugia typing, which is kind of like holy in some way.
Yeah.
I do like flying on her though. I think this can work. It's hard because there is truly no like objectively holy or even light type.
Yeah. Which again is strange that it's never come up.
What the fuck is Pac-Man? Is Pac-Man...
Wait, I didn't even think of Pac-Man.
Wait, is Pac-Man a ghost?
No,
like I know he
ghosts.
eats ghosts. I know he eats ghosts, but like canonically, what is Pac-Man?
He's not a ghost. He's a man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's Puck-Man. That doesn't help. I thought maybe we could get something out of that.
Is he? He's just kind of. He's not even a guy.
He's just vibing.
I want to give something the ghost type, and I feel like Pac-Man is as close as we get, but still no cigar, I feel.
Yeah. I'm trying to see like let me look at the character bio of him and see if he's like
Wait. His Smash Bros rules his Smash Bros rule set does feature ghosts.
It does.
Eh?
Yeah, no, okay. I'm on board.
We could make him normal ghost, which this is a phenomenal typing, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I like this. Yeah, if we're gonna follow the Smash representation, then yeah, no, he's part ghost.
Yeah, he does fight with ghosts. Finally, we got one ghost here.
He did it.
Oh. I try to sneak this typing into every project I work on. I think normal ghost is one of the coolest typings that exists, and it's only on Hisuian Zoroark.
Awesome. Robin.
I mean, Electric Levin Sword, Psychic Mage. Eh?
Yeah, Electric Psychic. I do like, or Fire. I don't know which one's more integral to Robin, but they do have... I mean, they also have Dark on down B.
Yeah, I mean, that's still like
and
a mage. It's dark spells, but it... Okay, for anyone who wants to say dragon for Robin, show me Robin's dragon move in Smash Brothers. That's what I thought. Okay. Wait. I think they do have dark moves. I'm down to do...
I think electric psychic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, yeah, psychic types just get all kinds of types for moves. I think that works.
Shulk is something massive Xenoblade fan here. I got no clue on Shulk.
I mean, I think psychic, just because of Shulk.
He can see the future.
Yeah. Like, if we want to get literal. Is he in, like... He's another one where... He could be like Deoxys, where, like, his... Well, his stats would change, but his typing wouldn't.
Yeah, I could entertain... I mean, he is kind of... His shtick is that he's kind of an inventor. So... He likes making things, and I could see some steel element there. Yeah, the Bronzong, the Metagross type, psychic steel.
Yeah. The Aegislash ability for arts-ish. Yeah, I see your vision.
I see the steel ghost element, but I think the angle, I can't put that in Smash Bros. I don't think that makes sense. I think he is more than just a normal guy.
Yeah. And I think, like, the Monado is such a big part of it. I think Psychic Steel represents both Shulk and the Monado itself.
Oh, wait. Actually, okay, this is a complete lore thing, but someone said, what if he's fighting so he can be super effective towards steel? That is kind of the whole plot of Xenoblade.
Yeah, true.
But I don't think it works in Smash Bros. It's like, yeah, I don't think the Monado is like in a steel blade. I know, but I don't. It's more electric. I get it, but I don't know how. I don't know.
I don't think it doesn't. It makes sense for the Monado, but is Shulk a psychic electric type? Like, you see that guy and think psychic electric? I don't.
Right, someone said, why is Pac-Man not electric? You tell me why he is. I don't even see the electric angle. Is it because he's yellow? This would be a much easier challenge if we just labeled them after colors. Okay, Shulk. I don't know. Is he psychic normal? Is he psychic? Psychic normal is actually pretty good typing because you're immune from ghost, from the weakness on psychic, and now fighting type's neutral.
He is just a normal guy before the Monado hits him up.
Yeah, I think, like, people are raising a lot of Xenoblade lore questions. Because I don't think Shulk is... In Smash Bros, I don't think normal is, like, bad.
Yeah. I think normal could apply to a lot of characters in Smash. So, like, it's not necessarily a downside.
I think
agree psychic
agree
normal works.
To give him Protean. I do like that. I think Shulk does have the ability to change type. Stance change? Into what?
Well, for Smash...
Oh, like the arts. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like higher defense, higher speed. That's why I was thinking, like, Deoxys, but, like, that, again, doesn't change typing. That just is, like, something he can do.
I think if you really want to lean into Smash... Okay, or if you want to make this feel like Pokemon, I think something really cool that could combine the Monado art with Smash Bros is to give him, like, Protosynthesis and then make all of his stats kind of the same across the board, because then he gets a +1 based on whatever he comes out with booster energy. I think there's something cool like that. Beast Boost also on there. Download. Yeah.
There's a lot that could like change him a little bit.
Yeah, download. It's like you're at the mercy of what your opponents are running, not what you're running. Forewarn. What an awful ability, but he can get it.
That's fine.
More of Quirk Drive than Photosynthesis. Yeah, sure. Or Quark Drive. Beast Boost is a little too crazy, I feel. Because I like Quark Drive.
Smash.
I like Quark Drive because it applies it once at the start, which is kind of like you don't stack it with the Monado art. Do we just keep him psychic and then?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Do we have any other psychic normals?
I don't think so.
I don't remember. Do we want to?
I want to give him Psychic Steel. I want to give him Psychic Normal.
I think the Monado is a big enough deal that I think Psychic Steel makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure. Also,
I mean, like you said, 100 people give him a type, 100 different answers. So
exactly. I wanted this list to be thorough, so you know. Are they all dragon types?
I think so. Yeah. I think that just makes sense.
We can flesh this out. They're all little dragons, and I think it would be fun to just kind of change the typing on each of them. We can, since they're all the same in-game, let's deviate. Let's go to Mario 3 or something like that for all these guys.
Yeah.
I would love to get 8 different typings across the board here. Is Bowser Jr. Dragon North? I think he's Dragon Fire.
Yeah, I mean, literally Bowser's son. I think they have the same type. Crom Lucina situation. I think they just have to match. It makes sense.
I think
Larry, Iggy, and Lemmy always blend together for me.
Same.
So that's really. Do we give Lemmy Fairy because he's got the rainbow hair?
What are you implying?
That he's whimsical.
Yeah. Trying to see. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this picture real quick. Okay, here we go. Here is an image of them all doing their signature thing. Oh, and it's gone.
Oh, I see a little bit.
Oh, I see it. Oh, sometimes it gets stuck up there. So I have to be careful not to put it up here. I'll put this over here for now. Okay. So is Iris Morton's like he's the ground pound guy. So Iris thought he would be.
I was thinking ground, yeah.
Yeah. Roy's heavy ammunition. I'm down to make him steel.
Yeah. If we're gonna Ludwig's the one actually using magic there.
Yeah.
If we want to make him psychic.
I feel like there's a lot of psychic guys here.
Yeah. I mean, they all have magic wands in New Super Mario Bros.
That's fair. Yeah.
And Super Mario Bros. 3, yeah.
Larry being dragon normal, I can get on board with that. He's just kind of there.
He's just there, yeah.
Wendy loves water. Is she water? She's ice skating in the photo. I mean...
Oh, wait. I guess I didn't notice that.
Wouldn't that be iced?
Yeah. I mean, that ice makes sense as far as this goes, but I'm confused why that's water.
Oh, she's just a boss in the water world of New Soup. Okay. I'm down to... Because, okay, she throws the ring. It's like... I like Lemmy as fairy, like Mr. Mime. That's a good way to put it. And what would you say Wendy is? Do we want to say ice?
I mean, she's ice skating there. I just don't really associate her.
I don't associate her with
the
ice
fact
either.
that she ice skates. Like, I literally have just learned about this on stream right now. So,
Iggy is poison. I can sure. It's kind of a cheat sheet. We kind of asked people to do this one for us, but
it's like Wendy being ice is the only one I don't
love it.
Vibe with. Yeah, the other ones all make sense.
I like Wendy. She screams psychic to me. And then I'd probably Ludwig could do something else. Or Ludwig.
Yeah. Ludwig. I mean, yeah, I'm okay with Wendy as psychic and then changing Ludwig
to dark.
I think that makes sense.
He's
dark and mysterious.
That feels better. Oh, he does fly though. Oh, that's true. I think I can get down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that they're all different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't associate him with flying.
I like it. I mean, I think for several of these, I don't like instantly associate it.
Yeah.
But like, I get it. I think ice was the only one where I like don't associate it and also don't get it.
Is this just normal flying?
I think so.
It's just a dog and a duck.
Yeah. There are some explosives at play.
Uh-huh.
And like weapons. But normal flying feels right. That's it. And then Ryu and Ken, I think, are very, very straightforward.
Is this fighting and firefighting?
And then firefighting, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's an argument that Ryu could also be firefighting, but I think Ken is more firefighting.
People saying Ryu fighting dark, but I kind of like save that for like evil Ryu or Kuma or something like that. Oh, but he does have Dragon Punch. Ooh. Ooh, the raw DP being a dragon type. That's kind of raw.
Yeah, fighting dark or fighting ghost would be Kazuya, I think.
Ryu literally means dragon, but that doesn't mean he's a dragon type. Dragon fighting's pretty raw though.
I like it. I mean, I do like it is a big thing for Ryu, the Dragon Punch. If we wanna do that, I'm cool with it. I like it.
Access to dragon moves. I mean, Shoryuken is the Dragon Punch. So you could argue it. And that is his final smash.
Yeah, he has it. It's so important he has it twice. 3 times if you want to count the input version and the regular up B version.
And he has electric Hadouken. I saw some people arguing focus dark type or something. Or you can make sure you can a flying press move. That's pretty cool. I'm down to keep him fighting. Just mono fighting.
Yeah.
This is Steel.
Yeah.
But he has limit as a mechanic, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, Baby Girl, so true. Steel and what? Steel fighting?
It feels a little basic, but I think Cloud... I think it fits him. Is there... I was trying to think, like, do his assists count? But in Smash, not really. I think, yeah. Steel fighting feels normal.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Normal feels correct.
Yeah, we can give him the Dissidia treatment. Corn, I think, is interesting because we actually don't have any water drag. Like, we don't have any water types in this game at all. And
yeah, besides Squirtle and Greninja.
Corn is water dragon objectively.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of the moveset that represents it. And I think the final smash has enough water in it. Same with the counter.
Neutral special as well is a water orb thing.
I think we just lock that
Dragon is
up.
like all of the moves. Yeah, no, that's just a given.
Oh, and upbeat. Yeah, that's easy. Corn being water dragon, the Palkia typing is so cool. Ooh,
yeah.
Bayonetta. I'm kind of gravitating towards like the Grimmsnarl vibe of Dark Berry.
I like it.
Yeah, it looks like that's what everyone else is saying too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that I like that. That's a fun type.
Mm-hmm. Ghost Fairy could also work too. I like Dark more.
I mean, isn't she called the... Is it the Dark Umbra Witch? Like, doesn't she literally have Dark in her title? So, like...
We also didn't give Ike the Fire type for the same reason, though, so...
Oh, true.
Yeah. Sadly, we can't make Inkling weak to water. Inkling is not a water type, for the record. I see people saying that.
Poison?
I think poison.
I
think that
guess
goop.
Paint, yeah, the ink.
What comes before that though? Poison ground because they can dig. Honestly,
the ground is throwing me a little.
Yeah, I think they can get the dry skin ability. I do like that. So they are weak to water.
Yeah. I mean, mono poison, I think that works. I don't think there's anything else that really...
Oh, that's immunity. Oh, wait, what
really
am I thinking of? Water heal. Oh, fire makes dry skin weak. That's right. I had it flipped in my mind. Is there anything? Is there any reverse dry skin? I'm just gonna write reverse dry skin. We'll invent something for Inkling.
Someone did say ground makes them weak to water, which would make sense.
Yeah. Mono poison water skin? What skin? I don't mind the ground typing, though. It makes sense. I think you have to limit the ground type moves it gets. Because, like, I understand dig more than I understand earthquake, you know?
Yeah. It's just all very, very ink oriented. There isn't really anything else.
Oh, but the paint is above the ground. No, you make a good point against ground typing.
Yeah, they can't burrow. They're hiding in the ink. Ground because mud plus poison.
It just feels like it should be a water type and then still be weak to water or something.
Yeah, just because it's a squid. Like, I get it.
Yeah. I kind of want to give it the water typing with the ability that it's also weak to water. And maybe poison heals. It's like, because dry skin has like a switch handoff like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm fine with that, but don't let the Splatoon fans see that. They're not going to like it.
Avert your eyes, everyone.
I think because it is a squid. It is a squid, and you can give it moves like dive that I think you want the stab for.
Right. I mean, maybe poison water makes it poisonous water, not just water.
I mean, this is Tentacruel, after all.
Yeah. Yeah, Tentacruel sold me.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, got it, yeah.
Okay,
Ridley.
Okay, Ridley. Dragon.
Dragon for sure.
Is it flying? Is it dark? It could really go either way.
Yeah, Dragon Dark, I think.
And then
Meta Ridley is obviously Dragon Steel.
Yeah, we go Dragon Steel here. So I said Ridley with Regenerator. That's pretty funny. Dark Dragon or Dark Dragon Steel with Levitate though. Yeah, that's also very good.
I saw someone say Ghost because he keeps dying. Yeah, no, I like that. I think that makes sense.
Oh, shit.
These are weird ones.
More guys. Again, no holy type, you know, so that's what makes it so hard.
Yeah. I mean, in Smash, Simon has the fire one, the fire holy water. And Richter has the blue aura holy water.
That's so strange they gave Lucario properties on Richter Downbeat. I don't get it.
I don't either, because all they needed to do was do a simple color change. And I guess overall it doesn't do a ton. There's like 2 micro interactions that change based on it, but it's weird.
Are there any vampiric Pokemon throughout history? I don't think so.
I mean, Vampire Bat, I guess, and Gliscor.
Yeah, and he's flying ground, which doesn't apply here. Poison flying doesn't apply to the others. Normal steel is kind of what I think. It's just I'm so tired of putting out both normal and steel type.
It's just a little boring. I mean, steel. I keep coming back to the holy water distinction. I know it's only 1 move.
Yeah.
But just as a way to like differentiate between the Echo.
But what type does Aura get to?
That's where I'm tripping up.
Yeah.
Because it's just so... Because it's not... What is... I mean, Aura Blast is fighting, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, in Pokemon. Smash
Aura
just
Sphere,
made it...
But yeah.
Aura Sphere, yeah, sorry. But Smash just made it so... Smash made it so weird. It's not anything in Pokemon.
Like... Oh, I mentioned Steelworker earlier. Now people want to put it everywhere. Oh God, this is probably the hardest one, if I can be honest. Oh wait. Actually, okay. Hear me out on this one. I got something. In Japanese, it's fighting is kind of viewed as the hero type, and dark is quite literally just the evil type. So I think we could kind of give them fighting to give them... Oh my god, giving them scrappy so they can hit ghosts.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
And then is it just fighting steel because the whips?
Like
it feels like a default.
Oh my god, you could also give them scrappy so they can hit ghosts. You can give them justified so if they get hit by a dark attack, their attack raises. Okay, but yeah.
That's fun. I like
what were you saying about the second type? Sorry, I got locked in.
Oh, it's okay. Just that steel feels like the default, even though it makes the match. It just, the whip, the cross, everything just... I don't know. It just feels correct.
Okay, you guys can't see this because I'm doing it off camera. Someone said purifying salt for hidden ability. Oh, you're cooking.
That's good.
Oh, that's so good. Could be psychic for Richter because he's more magical. We could...
But in Smash, he's not really, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're the same.
I think just fighting is fine. I think they deserve a second typing, just none of them really fit. Ghost makes too much more sense. They aren't ghosts, though, is the thing. It's the same reason Luigi's not a ghost type. And they don't even really, like, fight ghosts, so to speak. I guess in Castlevania they do, but not... I think, like, Dracula. I'm focused on Dracula above all else.
Mm-hmm.
Luigi is a ghost in that one trailer, though. Fucking... Okay. You got me there. That 3 seconds justifies the entire typing.
You know... Do we have any regular... I guess besides Little Mac?
Yeah.
We don't really have any pure fighting types. I think this works because the abilities are fun.
I think scrappy fighting just kind of makes it.
Mm-hmm. I think it otherwise just... Like, I just don't want to use Steel again.
I don't either. Oh, wow. Insane timing of the music. Actually, Gangplank Galleon just started playing as we got here.
No way. Let's go. King Cave Rule.
Yeah.
Dragon type.
Ooh. I mean... We could get another water type here. I know he doesn't really do a lot of water, but... Dark water? Oh, give him the Urshifu subtypes. I don't know if I... Water fighting, dark brown. Oh, he's got thick fat. You know he's got thick fat.
He can learn belly drum.
Yeah. Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, he's a pirate. He has to have water typing to some capacity.
Yeah.
Not always a pirate,
crocodile.
but he's a pirate enough.
I like Water Dark. I know that's just Greninja, but Water Dark.
I like Water Dark. I also like Water Steel.
Yeah, that works, even though we hate using Steel types.
Yeah, he does have a steel belly, and it is like an actual core mechanic in his gameplay, you know?
Yeah, and his crown.
Yeah.
Reluctantly, I agree with Steel.
Someone said fighting for his forward smash. Thick fat or rough skin? Oh, people like Water Dark for the Water Crocodile.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I do like the justification of Steel, but like if we're... Like, that makes sense, Crocodile.
Brayden says the 8 times ice resist. Ice climbers cannot do shit in the K rule.
Even with the double ice stab.
Yeah. Oh, Brayden, I don't know if you saw it, but we got... Look at this. The worst typing the world has ever seen. Crunch gets stabbed if we give him Dark type, though. Actually, you might have sold me.
I like, yeah.
Yeah. Isabel?
We avoided giving Villager normal.
But... She also
Isabel
gets
normal with the
pickpocket.
subtype? Yeah. Is she normal with the subtype?
Because we made grass ground, right? For Villager?
But Isabel doesn't grow a tree.
She plants a gyroid.
Yeah.
She has fishing rod. Guys, I don't I don't understand how Isabella's fairy. I think she's just a girl. He does have the balloon chair, but...
The villager has the balloon cap.
He has stop sign. She does have her little water bucket and the fishing rod.
That's... How are we about to type water?
It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't. What else does she have? She's got the little pom-poms.
Uh-huh. I kind of like... It's not very exciting, but I think she could just be normal.
Eevee vibes a little bit.
She kind of just has a lot of coverage moves, because I think every move she has kind of pulls me in a different direction.
Yeah.
I just don't think she's a fairy type. I don't see it.
No, she's girly pop, but she's not a fairy type necessarily.
Yeah.
The tree really carried villager to grass type,
and the weeds,
but I don't,
you know.
Yeah. I mean, so Isabelle does have the weeds and the turnips, but I think growing the tree really pushes it to making villager grass type. And Isabelle, I don't think Isabelle doesn't give me grass type vibes.
I think the moveset does make me want to type normal water, but it just doesn't feel correct.
No. Trying to...
Oh, and villager also has the potted plant. You can't forget that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, you know what? Hear me out. Right?
I like it. Yes.
I'll just give it to him.
In my heart of hearts, he's firefighting.
But we still give him Intimidate. It's so weird, like, coming from Smash Bros. And now being a Pokemon guy, because the perception on Incineroar is very different. So, yeah. I understand. I do think he's actually dark and evil now, but in Smash Bros. I didn't get it. But now I do understand.
He is, yeah. In Smash Bros. He is just a wrestling guy. Like, if you showed someone that, they would never guess dark type.
No, he's not. He's just an evil guy. Whatever. He can stay. I think Piranha Plant is interesting because obviously it's just grass. But I think it gets like several different subtypings based on like the alternate skins between, grass poison, grass fire. I mean, for this Piranha Plant, we could do grass poison, give it the Bulbasaur typing.
Yeah, I mean, the poison cloud is part of the moveset, so like it does work. I do like, I don't think we need to, but I do like the subtype like clarification for the different costumes.
I saw someone say
like they do all do different stuff.
I saw someone say grass rock for him because of the pot.
Because he's in the pot, yeah.
I'm glad that I can do this just because Piranha Plant has side B, you know?
Yeah, agreed. I like it.
Oh, with Strong Jaw? Sure thing. Have you done a single bug type? We did Olimar and Dark Samus, and that's... Okay, so now we got Joker. Who I also have Joker Student as a different classification.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Because I think Joker Student, that's just a normal guy.
That is your average, like, 16-year-old or whatever. Dark for regular Joker, do we think?
Yeah. He uses a ghost, but hold up now. Hold up now. If you want to fully translate this has to be like a... Joker has to be like a power construct kind of guy. You know, where it's like a form change where Arsene comes out. That's how I would... This is just a normal guy. This just gets, like, what, runaway? I don't fucking know. But I guess let me do... Whoa. Okay. I think I would do this. Because I think, like, Joker actually could, like, power construct into Arsene, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dark is the evil type. Well, Joker's like a vigilante almost. Like, he does not play by the rules. I know Dark is the evil type. He's an anti-hero. But it could be normal Dark. Yeah. Dark fighting. He uses a gun, so steel type, true.
I think him being dark makes sense where he's like outside the law on a anti-hero type thing. So I think that works. And then, yeah, gaining the ghost type.
Yeah. I mean, only weak to fairy, that's fine. I kind of like this.
Does Joker Student evolve into Joker?
Yeah, he evolves.
Okay, got it.
Through friendship, too.
He gets friends and becomes more evil.
Oh, wait. Actually, no, someone else said this. Joker gets the Palafin ability. And then when he comes back out, he has power construct.
That's great.
Arsene uses a shit ton of fire, and he's red. Sorry, he's a ghost.
He's a ghost, man.
All Persona are ghosts to me. Actually,
I mean,
insane amounts of setup to get Arsene.
That's awesome. Most complicated Pokemon.
Joker needs Psychic. He goes into people's mind palaces. But is that through his own power? I don't... Well, it's like he doesn't have any powers until he's there, you know? Also, I think this is like... We could nitpick this as much as we want. This is fine enough for a silly conversation piece.
Yeah. And it's funny. Which wins?
He literally goes into someone's soul and changes it. That's Ghost. What the fuck do you think ghosts do? No. Darkrai does the same shit. What is... Oh, he could get Trickster. Honestly, I think him getting Prankster is pretty funny. Pretty broken for a Pokemon that has, like, what we're going to assume is that high base stat. Oh, Arsene. I see. I understand. Ganondorf, I get it now. As one. Oh, wait, that's kind of raw. Wait, that's pretty raw.
Wait, what does that one do?
It is the Calyrex, like, just the combination of them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it gives him 2 abilities, by the way. So it gives Beast Boost, essentially, which is like every time he gets a kill, it gives him +1. Is it just special attack? I'm looking at it. It's 2 abilities is what it is. It's special attack for Ghost, attack for Ice Rider. Got it. And then it's just Unnerve on top of that. This is hilarious, actually.
This is a really crazy one.
Yeah, as one Ice, no, as one Ghost. Oh, well, that makes sense. As one Shadow. Yeah, I mean, if you go into like actual power scaling, Joker is like up there, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I separated all the Dragon Quest heroes just because, you know, just because.
Yeah. No, I like it.
Yeah, and these are games I definitely have not played to completion, so this is going to be...
I have only played Dragon Quest XI.
I played part of 11.
I know a little bit about 3. I know nothing about 4 and 8.
3 is the one that I have played, actually, way back. I think, like, since Magic is such a big part, especially in Smash, I think they can all be Psychic. And then maybe we can try to think of subtypes based on the games they pull from. Oh, and they all get metronome for sure. Of course.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, they fight dragons. Are any of them fairy type enough? Well, I will say that Hero 4 gives me water vibes.
Always thought the same, but I don't know if that's true. Because isn't 8 like... Is that the water guy? Luminary could be fairy. 11, Electrica Zap. Oh, what? Yeah, the hamster. What is the hamster's ability? 4 looks like a dragon. Okay, I need the Dragon Quest fans to step up right now. Anyone who has not played the games, I need to hear out from you. What do you think the subtypes of these guys are? 4 is a dragon? Okay, if you're going to tell me 4 is a dragon, I'm going to believe you.
I don't think I knew that.
8 is a dragon?
Why is 8? I've never heard that 8 is a dragon. 8's dad is?
Dad, dragon.
I didn't know that.
$11 is electric. Okay. Down. 3 is fighting. Okay, so steel for 3?
Because of the sword? Because his sword is kind of a big deal. Same for 11, but like...
Uh-huh.
I think more so with 3.
What are we saying 4 is? Keep 4 a dragon, change 8. Isn't 3 water? You tell me. I know 4 looks like water, but I need the Dragon Quest fans to tell me the correct answers here.
Yeah, you gotta help us.
8 gets parental bond for the hamster, though. Oh, you're right. Psychic normal. Okay, people keep going back and forth with who's a dragon.
I'm looking at this. I'm gonna see what the deal is.
Four is dark. Entertain it. Canonically, 8 is half human, half dragon. Okay, noted. Easy. Four is half angel. So is that psychic fairy? I know that's kind of a boring typing, but you could like, if Rosalina was like a special attacker, you could make this a physical attacker almost.
Mm-hmm.
4 is dark, they say. Why is dark?
Yeah, what makes him dark? I'm not fighting you. I just need to. I want to know the logic.
Yeah, I actually just don't know.
Seeds of Salvation grass.
Someone said, these are good. Is there a Dragon Quest fan? Can I get a few Dragon Quest fans to sign off on this? Just not like it's perfect, but it's good enough. Can we get some good enoughs in chat? These are good. Steel for 3. Okay. I mean,
I think that makes sense. Because it's the the sword is a huge deal.
I'm fine. I can entertain this. I think 4 is not
cool
great.
With this.
Okay. Or someone said fighting is better for 3. Oh god. Okay.
We keep going back and forth.
Cora says everyone else looks good but 4. Okay, I think we agree, right? 4 needs to change.
Yeah. I don't... Is he just pure psychic then?
Lock 3 in for fighting. Okay, I'll run it back. Making them all psychic is kind of boring. Well, I kind of like it, like they're like mages of different kind. I know it's kind of like a soft
they all
interpretation.
Use all those different abilities on their command menu, so like for Smash, it makes sense.
Maybe 4 represents steel. Someone says water 4. Wiki says 4 is half angel. Angel would be fairy. Flying for 4. Okay, a lot of people have said flying for 4. When does Gangplank Galleon end? Holy shit, you're right. Oh, it's a 30-minute version. There we go. It has been playing for a while, you're right.
So Zenithia, where he's from, is a flying sky castle.
Okay. Send it.
So I think that works.
Oh, Aaron, you got some thought?
I don't actually. I don't really feel like many of the types work. Like ground, maybe.
I think it's really funny to give them either the Hawlucha or Landorus typing.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's funny.
Like, it's flying for sure.
Yeah. It's a matter of ground or fighting here for me.
Yeah. And we don't really have like bears feel more ground than fighting to me.
I also think this being like the Landorus type on goddamn Banjo and Kazooie is hysterical.
Yeah, I think ground is better. I think both for like how many ground types we have on the roster, but then also like it just ground flying feels more Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, I like it being. Oh, I saw someone say skill link on this. Oh, I kind of like that, just because whenever it spits out like bullet seed and stuff of the such. Oh, that's fun. They get wrecked by ice climbers though. Oh, you're right. That's a bad matchup.
That's okay. Freeze Easy Peak's an annoying world, so it makes sense.
Harry Bogard. We'll put fighting right here.
Fighting, yeah.
Oh, but like Power Geyser, like it's fire as hell, you know?
It really is.
Oh, I don't want to, but it's just so easy to make your fighting guy also have fire moves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if Ken is Blaziken, Terry is Infernape. I feel like being like a mixed attacker feels right. Now, but Geyser comes from the ground. Come on.
I mean, he's got Power Geyser, he's got Power Wave, like several, like it's fire, I think.
Earth Power. I mean, Earth Power is a move. He has Earth Powers.
Does he like cannon Earth Powers?
His stages also have no ledges. That's a great point. Power Geyser just fissure if you think about it. Okay. All right, I can be entertained. You're almost convincing me that he's fire ground, but he's got to keep fighting.
People are saying he's literally punching the ground so hard that it's becoming a shockwave, and that's what's happening.
Dude, that's raw as hell. I never knew that.
That's crazy.
No, you're right. That is what he does. That's crazy.
Yeah. How is he that strong?
Why is...
All right, fighting ground, I like it.
Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense to me. I didn't know that about Terry Bogard. That's why, like, I'm glad we streamed this, you know?
Yeah.
Byleth?
I got in trouble last time I talked about Byleth. I'm not gonna...
Alright, you might want to hold back for now. We got another dragon type here. We got Crest of Flames, but like it could be. Yeah, someone said, welcome our new psychic fighting fairy steel dragon mess. I can narrow it down. Violet's sword is not steel, so I think that one's out of the question.
Yeah, I agree.
Ghost?
Rock? Wait, do we have a rock type yet?
No, but if you look a little bit ahead, I think we're about to.
Ah, you're right, we are. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I do like... I can entertain ground here. I actually do like that. Because it's like, it's bones. It's kind of the sword is bones.
It's either ground or rock, like, vibes, but I think ground works.
I like ground more so than ghost, because I really don't feel like ghost applies to nearly anything in this game. I mean, we put it on Pac-Man because he quite literally holds ghosts in his hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Violet is the host of a dragon god, so it needs to be fairy. But, like, I feel like just give him dragon. I don't think it has to be fairy.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying, but like, you're just adding more steps to getting to dragon type, I think.
Psychic because they can rewind time. Yeah, but I think that's more like a game mechanic that doesn't appear in Smash Brothers at all. Like, we can observe, we can tell the lore from Fire Emblem about what their sword is and does. Because that, I feel like that's lore I like pulling from. It's just Garchomp, actually. This is badass.
No way Byleth is Garchomp.
Yeah.
This is awful.
There you go. Alright, Min Min, I think, is one that I had on a list where I don't... It's from a fighting game, so I think I can justify Min Min being fighting. I almost wanted to give it ramen type, so like water or something.
Yeah.
Is it dragon? Wait, actually, dragon fighting kind of works here.
Yeah, I mean, she has the dragon attachments on her hands that like shoot out a blast. I think if we can focus on that. I think people use that one the most anyway. Yeah,
I think I didn't think about dragon at all until someone said it, but it just clicked instantly as soon as I saw it.
Yeah. Someone said grass cause noodle. That was like my gut to start, but like Min Min just like I don't think.
Dude, I wanted to do water because of like ramen broth. So like you and I were both in like the wrong place.
yeah, absolutely.
Steve, that's
all right,
we got our first rock type. I mean, it's just such a, you know.
Yeah, that's rock type.
Is he? Someone said flint and steel type. I actually don't even think that fits. Rock fire? I mean, he does have a lot of fire moves, but rock and steel. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he does have iron tools.
Personally, I kind of like... I know it's a type that comes up a lot. Steve is just kind of a guy with blocks. I kind of like normal rock.
Yeah.
He's dead to fighting, though. Alex would get the same.
We could... Do we think... So, do we think that Zombie and Enderman are also rock in the context of Smash?
Do we like rock brown? I do, yeah. I think all of these guys get rock just because of neutral B.
Yeah. I was thinking rock ground or like rock grass even. For Steve and Alex, but I think... Yeah, I think rock ground's good. And I think rock dark for sure. Yeah.
It's either rock dark or rock ghost, but I like rock dark. You could do rock ghost for zombie.
Rock ghost, yeah. I think the undead and the spirit of the dead, they're cousins. I think that makes sense.
If you want to do something really kind of overpowered to reflect how strong Steve is in Smash, giving him Shadow Shield, it's kind of like an enchantment, you could say. Right? Mm-hmm. Where it just, if he has full health, he takes less damage. Multi-scale? Yeah, it is just multi-scale, but I think multi-scale makes it sound like it has to be on a dragon. Enderman is psychic for teleport.
I like this. No, I like the Steve group. I almost wish Alex could have a different type. I know it doesn't make sense. I just like for variety, but I think rock ground, like Minecraft is just rock ground.
Oh, actually prism armor. I think that kind of reflects it, you know?
Just how
it sounds like diamond armor enough, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I like it.
Whoa. Yeah, if you wanted, we could... Wait, what's going on my screen? Everything's fine? Okay. It was just lagging a little bit for some reason. Yeah, you could also give him Stealer. You could do one normal ground, but I don't really...
No, rock and ground makes sense. I think, like, together, that's Minecraft.
I know Shadow Shield is better than Prism Armor, kind of. But I like this just because it has the word armor in it, if I can be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I like this idea. Someone says, Alex and Steve are typically portrayed as builder and warrior, respectively. Is Steve the builder and Alex is the warrior? Is that how they depict it? Because I guess I haven't paid attention. Huh.
I didn't know that.
Or is it just like a gender variant? It could just do that.
Someone said Nido Queen, Nido King stat difference, where they're like the same but different.
Yeah.
I think that's neat.
Is Steve rock normal and Alex normal ground? Or I mean rock ground? But if it's... We could just do a gender variant where it's this...
Yeah, I mean, I think they're the same. So I think whatever type 1 is, the other should probably be.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Sephiroth. Ooh.
I mean, dark again, probably.
I like dark flying. He's got a wing, you know?
Yeah, that was my gut. I didn't want the Final Fantasy fans to say I was wrong.
I think I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan, for the record, especially 7.
Okay.
And I think Sephiroth definitely suffers from the dark flying fairy steel fire psychic type, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dark psychic win, no wing.
Honestly, I forgot in Smash it is a form change. Actually, oh my god. I mean, that is kind of funny.
Okay, yeah.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there any other form change outside of... Okay, hear me out. Schooling. It's the schooling ability. It doesn't really work the same way in terms of, like, a school of fish. But, oh, shields down. It's Zen mode? Oh, no, you're right. It's actually Zen mode. The Darmanitan ability. Alright, and Rex is here, by the way.
That's a normal guy. I know he's not a normal guy, but that's a normal guy in Smash. I don't think he's normal steel. Well, actually, maybe he is. If Shulk is steel type. Oh, there's so many steel types.
There's a lot of water. Yeah, he is a salvager, so I can entertain the water thing. We do have to kind of pull from the lore for this one.
Yeah. Water steel, I can kind of I can kind of see it.
Yeah. Low stats for sure, but Numa is not in Smash Bros. I'm sorry to say. The color palette doesn't count. Pyra Mythra, so there is an elemental thing in Xenoblade 2, and Mythra is kind of the light type, which doesn't exist, but it's kind of, it is the fairy type, really.
Yeah. So you think Fire Steel, Fairy Steel?
I don't even think the blades have to be steel type.
But they do use their blades in Smash.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god, I kind of forgot that. I was like, they don't fight with blade. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess I never really thought about that. That's weird as hell, actually. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense comparing the game to Smash, but like if we're talking pure Smash, I think they have to be steel type. I mean, I guess they could be mono as well, but I think just yeah.
I like. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. Okay, we can go back on this. I like this. This is kind of how I'm feeling.
I was gonna mention electric.
Yeah, because it's also light in like the physical sense.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Because like, there's no reason for Pyra to be steel and Mythra not. But I think both of these kind of represent light in some like Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she needs to. Yeah, I think you could probably like make it more earthy as well, or firefighting. No, I think we've done that enough, and we don't have to here.
Yeah, I think
you could just make her pure fire.
She feels pure fire.
Yeah. On top of all of her moves having fire properties, she's also red. So.
Well, that settles it.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Fire Fairy isn't used at all. Fire Fairy doesn't make sense here because, like, oops. The only reason that Mythra has Fairy type is because she's fully light kind of vibe, and both of these types kind of represent it. So we'll give that. Hazia.
Yeah.
I mean.
Fighting. So he's a devil, right? So do we want to say that's dark, or do we want to say that's ghost?
I kind of like. Okay, fighting is obvious here because he's from a fighting game, but I would even entertain this. What do we think? Electric Dart? When talking about Kazuya and Smash, we use the word electric much more often than dark or fighting.
We do.
No?
We do.
Okay. People say no.
Yeah, but he got Electric God Wind Fist.
He does. And if we're going on Smash, I think we gotta give him fighting though. Like it's just, come on, like it.
Yeah.
He can have all of his electric moves, but you can give him Galvanize. Does Galvanize give the attack buff to it? Does it? I think it does.
If you gave Pika Libre fighting, you gotta give him fighting. Okay, you got us.
Holy shit, no, he gets Unseen Fist. He goes through Protect. Because he just breaks your shield, right?
Yeah. No, he does. Yeah, this is dark fighting. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Alright, welcome back, Urshifu. Sora. Oh, also, as you can see, I just took a lot of other like significant Smash characters and put them on after here.
What is Sora's a weird one. Like Psychic feels like Psychic is my gut just because he's sort of like other mage characters in RPGs that can just use.
It feels like a lot of people are kind of locking in fairy flying, and I can agree with that. I think you could give it like an ability like Magician, and then it kind of balances out.
He does fly an awful lot.
And this does avoid us giving the key a steel type.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with this. That makes sense.
Because, like, I do end up giving this to, like, a lot of mages. But I don't know. It doesn't represent light enough is kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah, fairy flying works. Trying to see if I have a counterpoint, and I don't think I do.
Psychic is weak to dark. I mean, I guess if you want to take the really, you know what? Actually, him being fairy type is strong against the darkness, and I think that's my incentive to keep it. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts is light, after all.
Yeah. No, that's true. And he gets friend
Sora
guard.
isn't weak to darkness, except for that one time we don't talk about.
That was before they had an idea. Fighting Polygon team, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know you added these. I don't know what the hell Fighting Polygon team
I would
is.
also like factor like wireframe in like the same area.
Oh, just like the faceless fighters type of category.
I guess they are fighting just as a collective. Electric fighting because they're all digital.
Definitely for the wireframes. Yeah, it would be electric fighting, I think. And if we're just gonna keep like have one category for them, then that feels right.
Oh,
also the fact they're that's awesome. That's
I also like the typeless.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's pretty funny.
Question
it's
mark
all
fighting.
neutral.
No, I like that because they can't use special moves. So they don't have a type. Yeah, no, that's fun.
Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Is this a normal dart?
Normal. Because Crazy Hand in his crazy twisted mind.
Yeah. You could be really fucking stupid and give them the plus and minus.
That's a good. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, what an awesome doubles team. Master Hand it could be normal electric. I mean, he does have
Master Hand is supposed to be the stand-in for the little kid playing with his toys and beating up Mario.
Who
I think that's a normal.
Is using his imagination.
Oh no. This came back around and now he's not just normal.
But I kind of like these two being the opposites of each other, right?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. I think, and they get levitate.
They levitate.
Yeah. Also, while we're here, I also threw in Master Core, which I'm sure some of you might have forgotten about.
I could never. Yeah, that's... Are we going to do that now?
Yeah, we can, because it kind of like goes with these two.
Do you think that's when he becomes pure dark?
Or do we just combine them? Is it Dark Psychic? You know?
Well, it is... So it is just Master Hand. Like, when you fight the two...
Oh.
I think I'm getting into the weeds on it, but when you fight the two, if you get Master Hand down to, like, the required HP while Crazy Hand's still alive, Crazy Hand just kind of fucks off. So, like, Master Hand is Master Core.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's not called Crazy Core.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know if that means he stays psychic and then becomes dark. Like,
which form of Master Core? I'm just kind of assuming this is just all of the Master Cores combined. Yeah, someone said this is Aaron's specialty. That's so true.
Thank you.
Gallium? This guy's Steel.
Steel, yeah. Is he still ground? He does like punch the ground and like stomp the ground a lot.
Yeah.
I guess he's not really using the ground. I don't know.
He could be fighting. He could be fire. He could be pure steel. That is also an option.
He is just a big machine.
Is he a dragon though? I don't see the dragon in him. I like pure steel.
What is he underneath?
Yeah, I actually don't know what the hell Gallium is.
Because he's just from Smash, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is he?
He's a rhino, maybe? I don't know.
I see it.
Anyways, Duon. I think this should have two types based on both forms. They're both steel though, which is kind of the problem.
Yeah.
All right. Solve. The best typing ever made.
Perfect. Ice Climbers, you've met your match.
Oh, I did see someone say this. Yeah, we can bring Steelworker back for this.
Yeah.
Taboo?
Psychic?
Oh, wait, actually, I like stance change, the Aegis Slash on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's psychic. He's kind of like the in-universe Smash Bros. Version of Mewtwo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I could entertain him being mono-psychic.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think of his moves. They're all very psychic-y.
Yeah. He could be water because blue, though. No, you're right.
You brought up a good point.
And now it brings us to World of Light in my last few for the sheet. I think this also gets as one, the combination, because this is just kind of a fusion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what sucks? When I looked into this, I thought there would be a cool name for the combination of Gallium and Darkdawn, but nope.
Nope. Just the fun slash. This would, like, again, why isn't there a light type?
Yeah, I don't know, dog.
But yeah, so... Is it just...
Is it Fairy Dark?
Is Gleam Psychic or Fairy? Like, Fairy, again, is, like, the light type.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Gallium has, like... Yeah, I guess Galeem, I keep saying Gallium. Galeem sort of looks... It's fairy-ish, yeah.
I mean, I like doing this,
dark.
too, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, someone mentioned something? I can't believe I made such a foolish mistake.
Oh my god.
How could I forget? How could I not bring in the goat? I am so upset this guy never got added as a fighter. This is like the Smash guy. I wanted him so bad as the final character.
It would have been really funny for him to be the final character. Especially considering we got, like, imagine the hypothetical universe where Sora wasn't the character and it was Sandbag.
Wait, I just saw someone say something crazy. He's only weak to fighting.
I love that. That's so good.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, he is indestructible if you think about it. We could even make him typeless with no weaknesses. Look, he can eat all the damage in the world and you're not killing him.
Yeah.
Flying on Galeem here. I mean, I don't even mind doing that, honestly.
Yeah. Grass cause thorns on Darkon.
That's kind of badass, honestly.
Dark grass.
It also changes these a bit. The typeless Wonder Guard is really funny though, because having Sandbag be kind of a more... I've never seen Sandbag die. Never in my life.
He falls off the stage. He just pops back on there. There's no death sound effect happening. What a good one to end on.
Yeah, that's good. I think realistically I would keep this normal for the sake of some kind of balance, but typeless Wonder Guard is hilarious. Yeah. People are saying, where's Dracula? Where's Marks? I tried to only bring in like the Smash Bros. Original characters for the bosses. Because if we open it up to, you know, Marks, Rayquaza, or even like, I guess, assist trophies even, it would just be really, really long. Because even though it says 82 characters in here, since I brought in all these different form changes, we gave types to 126 characters today. Because, you know, these stuff like this count, Supersonic counts. I still love this.
Yeah. No,
that
it's
is
just a
almost
slippery slope.
Yeah. No, if we did factor in assist trophies and and Pokeballs while you're at, no, you could very easily put a whole like a 200 plus dex if you bring in all the assist trophies, and even more because the Pokemon are already done. You could do that right now if you really want to. Yeah, I feel good about this.
Oh, and the Mii Fighter costumes, we didn't even think about those, if those are different.
Yeah.
That would add like another 50 or something.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot from Sans to Yu to Altair to Heihachi to Doom Guy. Yeah, there's a lot. Master Chief, some might say.
Some streets are saying Master Chief.
Yeah, Cuphead. Yeah, I think like the reason I would never do like a Smash Bros. Pokemon ROM hack in actuality is just because there's no evolutions, really. And if you just have a couple that can evolve, it feels really odd, right?
Yeah.
It just feels strange. I think what you could do, if anyone wants to take this and make their own like Pokemon ROM hack, my word of advice is try to use the Pokemon engine to make a more typical like RPG. That's my idea. It was like, if I were to do this, I would make it to where like you kind of choose your party and play a game in the Pokemon engine, but it doesn't follow the Pokemon story. That's my advice.
And then you can like encounter the other Smash fighters as like the enemies, but not necessarily as Pokemon.
It's like, view it as like recruitable, because you know in Fire Emblem how you can like talk to people and then bring them to you. I think it's like, it's just battles. But it's kind of hard to fight anyone more than once in a game like this, because it wouldn't really make sense to have Sephiroth and fight Sephiroth. But if anyone is inspired to do something like this, that's my one little piece of advice. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, kinda. But I think just the battle mechanics of Pokemon works really well for something like this. This works really fun as like a battle simulator. Like, you could make something on Showdown for this. I don't know how it works as a ROM hack, but there's something here. Yeah, just do World of Light, but in RPG. Honestly, true. Or make Subspace. Just do Subspace in Pokemon.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That like then makes it make sense.
Yeah, you don't even really need an overworld. You could just do a Pokerogue thing. Just make it battle after battle after battle after battle. But yeah, I feel good about this.
Yeah, there's still a couple, I think, where I'm like, I'm not happy, but like there's no better alternative, you know?
Yeah, if any of them come to you, just let me know. But because I will probably do like kind of a script for this and then kind of cut back to us discussing here and there. I love that we did Stellar here.
Yeah, no, that was a brain blast for sure.
Yeah, have a team size of like 4 instead of the Pokemon 6. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think you could definitely push it a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I feel good about that. I think that was fun. It's just a silly little idea that I wanted to put together. Here, I'm gonna send this to you in case you ever look at it and have a new idea. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you, Aaron, for coming on.
That was fun. I had fun. Thank you for having me. It was an interesting fusion of our interests.
Yeah, I thought it was just like such a stupid idea where I was like, it just sounds fun to ramble about this just entirely hypothetical situation.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
You can do like a Coliseum type game. You can do Mount Battle. There's something you can do here if you really want to. You have a lot of characters. Concept. Yeah, especially if you break into assist trophies. I think it is also funny to just bring the Pokemon in that appear in Pokeballs. I think that's also very funny.
You gotta do types for all those. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't really do all abilities as we went. I'll probably just think of like one for each before the time I turn this into a video, but that's it.
I mean, the abilities that we did mention were just like ones where it like was important to them as a character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw when I was seeing this, I saw someone else do this with like Marvel Rivals, and I was like, oh shit. I think after Mariamon, I just see every game with like, oh, I reimagine everyone with pipes, and it's just so easy to do.
I mean, it's fun. Like it's a fun little, not even thought experiment, just like thing to like you said, ramble about.
Someone said, what software did you use for this? Google Sheets. If you're curious to why I type in the word fire here and it turns red, that is called conditional formatting. And that's all you do. It's just Excel, man. I don't know. Ice is so funny. All right, and that's it for me, and from Aaron. But thank you, man. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. It was fun. I had a good time.
Wait, kind of the vertical alignment wasn't. Okay, yeah. All right. I swear I saw fighting. I don't think we had fighting. I think ice was the only one we doubled up on.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think we joked about fighting at one point, but I don't think it made it to the list.
I think you're right. All right, well, I'm actually going to go grab a quick something to eat because I'm probably going to stream for a while today. But, all right, thank you, Aaron. I'll talk to you later, friend.
Thank you for having me. Have a good one. Good rest of your stream. And goodbye, chat.
I love your me so much.
Thanks. I was really happy with it.
All right, I'll see you, man.
See ya.
Bye. Well, that was fun.